Welcome back to Post Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Russia. We used to be Tver. We used to go for Relentless Push East, colonize the whole eastern Siberian coast by 1600, and quite some room left. And we're now finishing up Kinslayer, for which we have to deal with the last remaining Rukovich nation, which is Muscovy. We have to get rid of all the Rukoviches, but they are the only ones that are still there. Even Circassia, which it was... well, we were afraid they were Rukovich at some point, but they're not. So that's cool. We're also, just for fun, because we have a truce timer to the Muscovites expanding our Kolodian Empire. Yeah, I could go and no-CB the Muscovites and finish the whole thing, but that seems excessive. We have Russian buttons that we can click, and a lot of them. I might as well reform the Sudebnik, reduce that autonomy. I don't really care for grabbing Streltsy right now, and we don't have any rebels for these Oprichnina to, you know, support. Or, I'm sure that's exactly what's happening there. We also declared war here on the Osage, just to, you know, expand our Comanche subject, which technically, the original intention with the subject was to have them have a cavalry over here. Was to have them be... I guess this is fine. Just natives after all. I'm not bringing general here, which is why I was a bit unhappy, but they're just natives. They're just getting crushed. There you go. Who needs a general to sack white people? What was I trying to say? Right, our original plan was to eventually annex the Comanche, so that we can then have another colonial nation here. But for that we would have to have a connection to our land. Oh, it needs to be in coring range, which essentially means that. And also it will take quite a bit of time, and I don't really know why I would. We're certainly not doing it within the realms of this episode. I'm going to spend 5 prestige because prestige is free. And that way maybe we find a City of Gold after all, before the end of the campaign. Be nice. Speaking of gold, I do, and when people subscribe to my channel, I sometimes get informed about that. Most of the time it is using a fictitious username, of course. Oh, well, their username, which tends to be fictitious. But sometimes I get real names, and I'm not sure if that's because they actually use their real name as their username, if it's like a Google Plus thing or whatever, remainder of that, or whether it's a privacy setting. Nevertheless, I had a subscriber pop up the other day called John Anderson. And now, I'm sure John Anderson is not an uncommon name in Scandinavia and Sweden specifically, but it turns out that they call it creative director, the guy in charge of EU4 at this point in time, and the one who, well, guy who made a lot of the older EU games, and has been, I believe, in charge building EU4 for a long time. Other people have taken over game director position in between, like DDR Tech. But he's like, if there's one name that goes with EU4 from the development side, I'm sure it's Johan. And he's called Johan Anderson. So maybe he subscribed to my channel, and that would be great. Oh, my subjects are also not very powerful, are they? Rip. That would be awesome. If you're watching this, welcome, Johan. I do enjoy the game you made. A lot, obviously, since we've been playing it for a long time. We've been playing it a lot. Feel free to make yourself known in the comments if that's the thing you want to do. Yeah, and if you're not, if you're another John Anderson, or if that's just your nom de plume or something, you're also welcome to the channel, of course. But anyway, I thought that was at least it feels good for me to believe that John is watching my stuff. It feels nice, so I'm just gonna choose to believe it. We're gonna have to do some development in some places, and I honestly don't give all that many hoots, do I? Ishka, here you go. Why did I choose Ishka? Yeah, that's about right. I will... I guess I can just beat up some peasants and Olonets, can't I? Just grab an army, any army, give them any general, move them over to Olonets, and then I will deny their petition in a month and a bit. Just get a bit closer first. Ingress for natives, gone. Did I ever do the thing where I did the thing? I think I did, didn't I? Spy network on the Pueblo and the Tzotzil. Maybe I didn't. I mean, these are also relevant, but it's not what I was looking for. With a claim on the Tzotzil and then on the Pueblo, which is you. I was considering earlier to go to Brunei, wasn't I? And I did send a guy there. What I didn't do is start building a spy network. Definitely should. And I also didn't send any people down there. Thought I'd put the Red Squadron over here, and I did. Alright. Give me... I know all of these? Do we still have unrest issues around here? I guess a tiny bit in north end. At Halaf, they had minus 4.4 with my troops there. Maybe also not. Let's cancel this. I know there's some in Blagoveshensk. Blagoveshensk. That place. Freaking Tengri. Cruel? Who's cruel? I'm cruel? How dare you say that? Is that worth leaving troops here? I mean, I really don't wanna. I'm just gonna send all these troops south. And then maybe we're gonna grab some extra troops to babysit those few former Horde people. What about around here? You're also actually suppressing still. Shame. Are you suppressing? No. Well, you won the lottery, you get to walk all the way over here. Good luck, have fun. Conquest against these people, petition, yeah. I feel like I still have some time there. That's a bit risky. We want to not have this trigger after 2 months, and I didn't quite pay attention to the time. It was December something, but we also don't want to have the peasants actually take over the province. But I think we're good on time now. 2 more days and deny the petition. They're going to rise up. And my troops should easily be there. Oh, we discovered the kingdom of Saguenay. So that's one of the cities of gold thing that we had our, one of the cities of gold that we had our conquistador search for. Let's have a quick look at where they are. In Wenro. That's not super close. Oh, we get the money, which is sweet. The place itself gets development cost reduction, trade power increase, goods produced increase, and also a whopping 12 extra development. That's huge. It's a great place now. I want it. Probably not gonna get it, but I totally want it. I should also probably pay attention to what's going on here. Subject, feel free to attach to my troops, because clearly you're garbage without me. And then I would really like to, well, get the siege done before they get their stuff done. But it feels like a waste to not take my 49%ers when they're sitting at 0%, but we might lose that race. And that would be unfortunate. Austria's the Emperor. No longer rivals me. There we go. Now we just need to get our troops there, before they get the thing going. I don't know why I have stray S's on my words today. Please don't get that. graceful natives. I'm gonna check you in a mo. What do I do with my guy? I guess we were trying to help Alyaska grow even more, right? So I don't know, go to Kauai, this place. Go. This is fine. Oh no! The question is, oh, they didn't get the siege, good. So now I can take this army and send them there. We might still not make it in time, but I'm gonna try. Probably doesn't matter. Alyaska disliked me for it, that's kind of unfortunate, but also not. Not really. Get in there, crush them, they might get it at 42% here, they did. That's a shame. Also, my troops aren't here yet, and they raised in numbers quickly. Yeah, I'm getting punished for the fact that I didn't bring my... Are you trying? Which boats are you trying to take? Clearly not the Red Squadron. Also have a merchant to spare. I mean, it's nice and all, but... The White Squadron is actually coming over here. Interesting. Huh. I take the extra stab, of course. But yeah, we're gonna lose our colony in Brunei because those rebels rose up so quickly. And I'm clearly not happy with it. There's also not much I can do about it. Could have done before, obviously. Oh, we crushed those natives. Now we're gonna crush these natives too. Crunch stack wipe? Nah, probably not, no. But pretty close. Let's get our stuff back. Let's grab our last Diplo idea for giggles. Also tech cost reduction. And some new policies. Wow. We somehow managed to have all our policies be Diplo policies. Well, except for the 1 mil, I guess, that we're running. What are we running there anyway? Garbage. Somehow managed to not have any admin policies. I don't think any of these are worth running, are they? Nah. What for? Why would I? Can I just grab the place? Probably can't. But if I give this to the Comanche and I say peace. No. Losing the siege is unfortunate. It's gonna take some time, and we lost our colony here, right? Yeah, we did. Just gonna immediately resend. It's gonna take 516 days, and hopefully by then our troops will have arrived. Oh, you actually merged the 2 fleets and then you're sending 8. Interesting. Didn't know the game did that. Huh. Peace offer. Technology, no. Spend some more mill, yes. Because gotta. How about a Vishni? I'm just willy-nilly pumping this into some places now. Oh, that extra merchant, right. Still don't know what to do with you, really. I believe all the nodes that feed into mine are accounted for. I guess we could go to Persia. It's an inland node, so we're gonna get some extra trade power there. We could go to Kiev, but that's not an inland node. We have no... not Kiev, Crimea. Let's go to Persia. At the very least, it's going to give us a 10% modifier on trade power in our home node. That's going to be okay. Zooming around. Come on, give me that siege. And I guess I should be slightly more efficient here and have you and you be extra. I also have nobody attached to you. Take less attrition. Seems fine. You brought some troops over there. You're going home. You're taking tons of attrition. I think you will be fine, but I need you to be safe. Honestly, taking that route probably hurt you a bunch. Going through the open waters here. Inland sea, inland sea. Is it inland sea that counts? Or do you have to be... I forget how that's calculated. Korea, would you give me pork? thingy more. It's gonna cost me money, but that's fine. Who cares? I just want fleet basic rights. No. What about Ashikaga? Yes. 2 ducats. That's a lot. But this way we can get into port here and have our stuff repaired and maybe not lose a boat. I don't know, we might not take any more attrition around here because we're in supply range. It's quite possible. I know it's likely. But I'd rather go with the safe road. And the money doesn't matter. Alright, we took our thing back. It's still not enough to make the peace out at all. So let's quickly find the Cheyenne and I guess the Chillicothe here. You get over there, you grab another person with siege ships. You are Lev. I'm not going to run Piotr, even though he has 2 siege ships. What a waste for a conquistador. I guess you can just siege down that place. Beat up anybody on the way. That's in our way. And it'll be fine. I'm checking my clock a bit more closely than I usually do. Because I'm cutting it quite close today with the other stuff I have to do. Hope the doorbell doesn't ring before I am done recording the video. That would be sad. I'm gonna build this temple. It's not gonna pay off in the time we have in this campaign, but let's just pretend as if we have a bit longer. Same goes, I guess, for this and the other one too. You. The manufactories for trade-based. Oh. Attacked by natives. They're killed by conquistador. If only there was a solution. There you go. Find me more 7 cities. Maybe one that's closer to home, that would be nice. Siege of Winnebago. Still not quite enough here. Guess I'm gonna have to siege down the... Oh, we didn't win the siege down there. Maybe winning that siege will be enough. There's the end of the truce to Muscovy. So, certainly, we're gonna go and crunch those people. You can just hear the air quotes when I'm saying that, can't you? People. Get over there. Get down there. Oh no, that's actually not even Muscovy. No, it's this. There's not a lot of Muscovy left, is there? Well, you stay here, you take that place, you just go here, and then we are ready to take them all out. This should be trivial. How about that piece, though? No. And Lev died too? In Illinois? What a sad place to die. He says. Judgingly. Get that on there. I don't know. Get ready to eat the Muscovite. And I will add some little insight to this injury here. Oh, you're fighting Pskov too? Well. The insight is going to be that I will not assign any generals. Maybe for the siege. I assume I should assign a general for the siege of Mustrum, Murom there. Fine. Just grab one more. There you go. Random siege guy. But Muscovy has so little troops, and we don't need any generals to fight them. Is that the right way to go about it? Obviously not, clearly. But does it matter? No. Give my peace, give that place to these people. I should probably separate piece these. Technically, if we were to continue, we would on shorter peace timer there. But I assume we're going to be done soon. But maybe something changes. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there's like a Rukovich Austria or something stupid like that. I think we saw Austria's name. But say Castile. Let's say there's a Rukovich Castile that I missed. then we have some time in this campaign, and then I'll be happy that I shortened that truce timer. But now let's do this. And I don't care about the truce timers to the others. Wait, we're piecing out for this place, right? That's Yankton. Is it Yankton? No, that's Yankton. Winnebago. Wait. Can we give that to the Comanche as well? Yes. Sure, no competition and all, but whatever. WE. Let's do it. Peace offer. Done. Feed my subject. Feed. Quickly, but awkwardly, set further interests. Just gonna set a couple of people we can't reach yet, just in case we need to spend that much time. And then we get over to our Muscovy War, where the real deal, I don't know, the real stuff is happening. Castilian Louisiana, now that's not alright. That shouldn't even exist. Where is it? New Castilla, Castilian Louisiana. Oh, you just... Wait, how did they just expand that much? Oh, they must have had this, and then they threw down Powhatazi in Missouri. Could do ourselves a nice war against the Castilians. We won't be able to do a, whatever it's called, the colonial wars, where the overlord does not get involved, because we are not ourselves colonial or even American. Obviously that would be nice. And obviously I'm not really interested in fighting the Castilians. So, yeah. Inspirational leader. Not the best trait. I mean, there's certainly uses for it, but generally morale recovery is not your foremost limiting point. Get in there, trade conflict against the Great Horde, that's fine. Just get it done. Let's have a quick look. We can finish this episode. Now, will put me in a bit of an interesting pickle, because I won't have tons of time to prepare for having to record a new campaign tomorrow. Wasn't really considering getting done today. It feels like we might. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I like being done here. It's just, I don't know what my new campaign is going to be yet. Lisa posted a bunch of suggestions in the comment section. I mostly saw that she did. Not had the time to properly read them yet. I guess I'll have to take the time, because this might be the end. Maybe not. No, they're not quite willing, because Pskov is still in the war. But that's a net of minutes is even a bit strongly worded, probably. Pretty sure we get that done today. Now, what we don't get to do is keep going. Because I don't have the time. So if we're not done in our 30 minutes, then we're not done. But it feels like we might be. Let's see why not. Crunched. Cheaper to tech? Sure. Go ahead. Bukhara, declared war on the Kazakh. Still out of time. Still just drop some random admin in random places. Trade efficiency or ducats. Short term, long term, etc. But yeah, I'm not going to do this. I was about to say I should set my Comanche to fabricate on the Castilians, but really I don't want to go there right now, so let's not. There's Pskov. That should mean peace in our time here. Might as well grab Muscovy because we can. Nobody even cares about it. Give me all your ducats. And that's that. Eat you up. And let me real quick find the right place to do this, because I turned off capturing of third-party overlays before, because we had those Discord pop-ups. And I'm anticipating that there might be a thingamabob in a minute. A achievement pop-up. An achievement pop-up. I would assume it on the next of... Yeah, there we go. Kinslayer. Done. Done. I mean, not that there was a question whether we would get it. But I'm happy that we still did it with plenty of time to spare to 1600 after doing Relentless Push East super early as Tver. I mean, I'm quite alright with that kind of achievement. We're also super powerful. We are the greatest power in the world. Even if the Ottomans had their institution, it would still be stronger than them. And we have our colonies over here making tons of dosh, just tons, even though we're paying subsidies and harbor fees and colonies and all that. Doesn't matter. Money, money, money. Where would you go from here if you were to continue? I mean, obviously you could just expand into either Europe or Southern Asia. That's pretty easy, and Southern Asia would kind of offer itself up because of the trade. If we took more control of the Astrakhan node and the Samarkand node, maybe the Persia node, there would be a ton more money to be made there. So that's one quite possible way. One could try to go down further, go down the mission tree further. We didn't do too much of that. Subjugate Crimea, consolidate the steppes. That's all pretty close. And then west is, I guess, get to the Baltic. Get all that stuff here. Go deep into the Commonwealth, conquer Finland, partition Poland. How historical. Conquer Romania, and then third Rome, Bulgaria, Silistria, Thrace. So Greece-ish? No, not really. And then of course all the colonial stuff as well. I would be somewhat interested what this whether the Troubles, Russian Revolution kind of thing is about. But I don't think we're going to get there. Well, we're not. We're finishing here. But even if we did, it would take a while. To get 50 absolutism, we would have to drop all those privileges we granted to our estates. And then, oh, you must become revolutionary, I see. I see. Well, it makes sense, historically. So there's a lot to do if you play as Russia. And we could go much deeper. And of course, the whole America thing, if we were to go really big, we would like to get... isn't there something out of Panama here? Oh no, it goes from Mexico. It goes to the Polynesian Triangle from Mexico. So, which one of these is Polynesian? Is that you? Well, it goes somewhere here, right? Maybe it comes into here. Australia. No. Maybe it's still over here somewhere. Or here, I guess it's over here. So what you would want to do is grab the trade from Mexico, grab it somewhere in the Polynesian Triangle, here in the Fog of War, steer it north to, well, I guess Japan, and then collect trade somewhere around here. Move your whole trade center to, say, Guangzhou or something if you want to go really big. Or of course you go west, grab European stuff and then use the English Channel as the typical colonization collection point, right? But that's not, that's a lot more work. Well, it's a lot of work, both of these are. But we're not going there, we're finishing here. Thank you so much for watching, like what you're seeing. As always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you want to know when my next campaign starts. Tomorrow. Not that I know what it's gonna be, but it's tomorrow. I'll figure something out. Until then, I hope to see you there, of course. Thank you for watching, and see you folks next time.